Hello and welcome to the How to Earn $1,000 a Month by Swing Trading Crypto series. In this video, we're going to talk about Jupiter, ticker symbol JUP. So go ahead and hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you're already subscribed to the channel, welcome back. Glad to have you back. Nothing I say in this video is financial advice, so please do your own research. I'm simply sharing my experience and my path with you. Only invest what you can stand to lose or be stuck holding for a long period of time. And beware of the spam in the comments. There's two types of spam that I'm seeing. The first is someone is asking for directions on how to move their crypto from their wallet to an exchange, and they're providing their security pass seed, your word seed. Never do this because it gives people access to your crypto. But notice in this spam that looks like he's trying to get you to go and try to steal his crypto. They have something special waiting for you. So please stay away from that type of spam and that type of scam. The other type of spam you may see is a conversation started off topic where one person kind of fakes to leaving his buddy the contact information of someone who showed him how to trade to make a lot of money, him or her. And then it's going to leave you with a Telegram account or a WhatsApp account to go and contact in order to get scammed. So please stay away from that type of spam, and know that that type of spam is in no way affiliated with this channel. All right. So back to Jupiter. If you've ever invested, bought, trade, sold, or hold Jupiter, or plan to buy or sell or invest in the future, go ahead and put a hashtag JUP in the comments, even if you're just going to look more into it or do more research. All right. So if you, or in this video, we're going to talk about Jupiter. We're going to start, as always, with the price chart from when Jupiter went live. It's not a very old crypto. It's no more than 2 years old, I can tell you that. Maybe even it's younger than that. Once we look at that all-time prices, and we're going to pick out a place, a 1 month time frame when Jupiter was trading low, where the price was dropped, and we'll do a simulation on that with our $3,000, pick out the 5 top trading opportunities, and see if we can make that goal of $1,000 a month. If we do, sometimes when we exceed that goal, just think that, hey, you can do it with less investment if that is what you have. If you have more, you can raise your standards for, hey, I want to make $2,000 a month, or $2,500 or so, or whatever your price is. But we're going to go with a $1,000 a month goal, and our investment for the simulation is going to be $3,000. And then we'll also do the same thing for the last 30 days, a more recent time frame, where with the actual prices of Jupiter and the prices, we'll use those same type of numbers. So I encourage you to go ahead and break out your calculator. So if you don't want to use $3,000, or you can check our numbers along with us, or you could use your own numbers as far as you want to invest more, or you have less to invest at the time, or you want to start off low until you get the hang of it. Nothing wrong with that. So you can kind of see how much you could make. And then once we finish those simulations, we're going to go look at the tokenomics of Jupiter, look at the current price, the market cap, and several other valuable statistics of the coin to see, so we can better understand when to buy, hold, trade, or sell Jupiter. Once we look at the tokenomics, we'll move into the supply and see how it's used and how it's released into circulation. All right. With that said, let's look at how Jupiter performed since it went live, and it was sometime in 2024. It looks like August or September, or late August, early September of 2024. And it came in, looks like at about 80 cents, between 80 and 90 cents, or 80 and 85 cents, I would say. Bounced around a little bit. Then it peaked out here at December 2024, about $1.40, and it had some bounces, and it made some moves, and then we came down here when it hit the dumps sometime around, looks like the all-time low. We'll pick that April 2025 and see how much we could have made. Right, so it looks like it's holding somewhere around 50 cents now. So let's go ahead and look at that. So we're talking about April 1st, 2025 to April 30th, 2025. So it's not as old as the 2021 bull run. So wouldn't be able to look at that. So this is a period of 30 days where the highest price hit 51 cents, and that was on April 6th. April 26th. So that's 51 cents right there. And the lowest price on April 7th, where it dumped down to 31 cents, and that's right there. All right, so let's look at the type of moves we could have made here. Got a potential for a 12.2 in a matter of 2 days. Another 2-day turnaround here. We got 18.4, and another 2-day at 14.6. So started off early, really good. Then this time we had to wait a while, but we were able to get 21.7% on this return. Looks like it's the 15th all the way to the 24th for 9 days. Then a quick 2-day turnaround at 15.7%. And there were some small opportunities left here that may be worth mentioning, even possibly here. So let's see what our numbers showed us that we did on this one. Let's go put that right there. Make sure you can see that. So the first one, like I said, if you wanted to start with another number here for this April 2025 trade, you can, but we'll use 3,000, multiply that, and we'll convert this decimal, all these decimals one at a time into or this percentages into a decimal. So this will be 0.122. So 3,000 times 0.122, and then we would have got off of this trade alone $366. The rest of them we calculated up already. So this 18.4% would have got us $552. This 14.6 would have got us $438. This 21.7% would have got us $651. And the 471, sorry about that, the 15.7 would have got us $471, which was $2,478 back in April. So that's a good month. Doubled our goal of 1,000. And or still too, you could have invested under $1,500 and made $1,000 with this one, with Jupiter. All right. So if you were 70% accurate on these trades, times that by 0.7, still would have made $1,730 some. So that was a good deal for this month. Like I said, there were some other opportunities thrown in there that we could have actually made more money swing trading. Now, had you, for some reason, when it's trending up, you could make mistakes by buying too high. It'll just capture that. You'll just miss out on some opportunities, but you won't be stuck. If it's trending down and you buy in too high, it's going up. Or if it's trending down, if it's going down, you're waiting for that number to sell, and you'll find out that you're just gonna be stuck there, or you gotta take a loss. So just be careful when you're doing that for swing trading. You want to catch it on the up, have more advantage to catch a higher number, or even break even to go into another crypto. All right, so that was it on April 2025. Let's look at the last 30 days of Jupiter. This is from July 9th to August the 8th, which was 30 days, where the high price of Jupiter hit 66 cents. And this was on July 22nd, right here. The low price was 43 cents on August 2nd, and that was right here. All right, so let's look at these trades here. We got an 18.9 over a few days, a 15.7, then a 19.7. These look like 2-day turnarounds. Another 2-day turnaround. If you were patient, you'll be able to get this 16.1. And then here, a 14%, looks like 4 days, 4 to 5 days. That's all at 14%. So let's go ahead and look at how that looked on the calculator. And two, we have these little dips here that we could have made a little something extra too on top of what we made. But let's see how we did. The numbers do look pretty good for Jupiter. So let's put our calculator somewhere where it could be used. You can see all of them. All right, there we go. So we got $3,000 times 0.189. Oops. So what we did was convert this to a decimal, 3,000 times 0.189. That brought us $567, and we got the other ones already added up. So this 15.7 would have got us $471 of a $3,000 investment. Same thing with the 19.7 would have got us $591. The 16.1 would have yielded $483. And this 14% over here would have got us $420. So yes, this last 30 days would have been very lucrative for Jupiter. That's 2.5 times the goal that we've exceeded of $1,000. And of course, if you wanted to go 70%, give yourself a cushion, still would have made $1,700, well over that $1,000 goal. All right, so that's how it looked throughout April, and you could have broke this down. This is actually easier because you could have bought in low, you could have sold here, got that part of that a little bit more. You could have did several more trades here, maybe there, somewhere in here. That if you'd have caught near that all-time high, or even if you sold here and bought there right after, or somewhere in here, you still could have made, like I said, there's profits to be made. But the only thing is, if you for whatever reason would have bought up here, somewhere up here after this high, you'd have been left hanging, and you'd still be holding what you had to, like, okay, let's see what we got, waiting for it to go over 60 cents again. So you want to make sure you wait for those lows. You're not going to catch the bottom. Chances are you're never going to catch the bottom, but as long as you're close to it, if you're catching it on the way back up, that's fine. So, all right, so that's how it looked between July 9th and August 8th. So now let's look at the tokenomics and see where Jupiter stands. Here, it's currently trading at just over 50 cents at 0.502. And on market cap, it's number 83 at a $1.5 billion market cap. The 24-hour trading volume is 50 million, or 50,584,000 coins, or dollars. So it is $50 million over 24 hours. Circulating supply is at 3.085 or is 58 billion. Total supply is at 6.99 billion, and the max supply is at 10 billion. So usually with Solana coins, their tokens, they'll release the whole supply. But for Jupiter, whatever reason, they didn't do that. So you got, let's see, about 7 billion on standby. So let's see what that's about. See how they plan to release these. All right, so upon Jupiter's launch, the fee, they paid a fee of 100 million. It's fully unlocked. Then also the MM loans, 50 million. Then the more lunch for the lunch pool, 250 million. Immediate liquidity needs. So if they needed money, they sold 17,300,000 right away. Reduced from 50 million to 17.3 million. All right. So strategic reserve, they have 1.3 billion in strategic reserve. So reduced from 1.58 to 1.32. So 6 months notice. Here we got mercurial stakeholders. So they got 350 million. It's 1 year after 1 year after insect. 1 year went live. And then monthly unlocked 24 months. Reduced from 500 million to 350 million. So they reduced that much of the release. Team got 1.4 billion, 1 year cliff. The monthly unlock over 24 months, reduced from 28 to 1.48. All right. So they did was for the team, those who helped them out, they got monthly releases, but this was the amount they put aside, and they released from that for the team. Of course, when you give it to the team, some of them hold them for longer, some of them sell right away, some of them actually watch the market and wait for a better deal. Then you have the community reserves, 300 million. This is cold, multi-sig, non-voting, 6-month notice, reduced from 50 million to 300 million, or 500 million to 300 million. So it was 500 million, but they got it updated here already. Chupari, 1 billion unlocked at TGE on January 31st, 2024. Remainder distributed annually on January 31st, allocated reduced from 48 million to 3.1 billion. So it's 3.1 billion there. They already updated in 2025. The claims went live on January 22nd. Then here, community needs, we have 100 million on standby, fully unlocked on March 26, 2025. So still, they got the ones that's allocated to come into circulation coming in. All right, so that was the supply. So if you found this video useful, go ahead and smash the like button. leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. And remember, when you're subscribed to the channel, you get notified when new videos are posted. So if you haven't done so already, if you're interested in Jupiter or plan to do more research or looking to invest in the future, go ahead and put a hashtag JUP in the comments. If you want to see other cryptos broken down in the same manner, go ahead and click that rectangle in the middle of your screen. If you want to see what other type of videos this channel offers, click the circle in the bottom right. So thank you for watching, take care, and we'll see you on the next one.